the Alliance for Change, we amplify our call for an improved electoral system ahead of the 2025 general and regional elections. Given what the PPP has said in the past for an improved electoral system, AFC is expecting the following changes ahead of the 2025 polls. 1, a new voters list. 2, the use of biometric voter identification at the place of poll. 3, electronic voting. We note that these are systems already called for and identified by the PPP as necessary for free and fair elections. And the systems they said they would pursue, as we hear in this video clip.
We need enhanced biometrics, because when some presiding officers said, like we had some cases in Victoria, this is Mr. X, just looking at the photo, and the polling agent from the party sits across the room or is in a hostile area, is afraid to object. They allowed a number of people to vote who should not have voted. But if you have biometrics, enhanced biometrics outside of just a photo ID, it could minimize that happening. We are going to push for electronic voting. Now, you have a system where you can do both. You can vote in the machine, and then it gives you, when you finish voting with the machine with enhanced biometrics, it emits a small paper which shows a ballot, which shows how you have voted, which you can then, like some systems have this method, which you can then put in the ballot box. So you have both systems. You can only access the voting through enhanced biometrics, like an iris scan, but you safeguard against presiding officers or anyone else acting capriciously and giving extra ballots out to people. But it's a dual system. It's both electronic and manual. That is paper trail.
Yes.
So we're going to be pushing for that. We have to ensure a fair system of hiring in GCOM, a fair system of hiring people, and that people who are affiliated with political parties do not work in GCOM, who have been openly partisan.
That was Barra Jagdeo making a call for the very things that the Alliance for Change has been calling for. We remind the PPP General Secretary of his statement. If those systems were being argued for then, the argument is even stronger now. Moreover, Guyana is now better placed with the financial resources to implement biometric identification and electronic voting. There's no more excuse. If the VC is to be taken at his word, then he will follow through and honor the statements he made. He will instruct the PPP commissioners on GCOM to pursue these systems. It can get done in time for the 2025 polls. We challenge the PPP. If they believe that they can win in free and fair elections, implement those things that the VC argued for. 1, a new voters list. 2, enhanced biometrics. 3, electronic voting. And let us head to the polls in 2025. Let the PPP back up their words with actions. No more hiding behind present electoral laws. Let us amend legislation that may be needed. The AFC will support appropriations for GCOM to capture biometrics and conduct electronic voting. We're throwing down the gauntlet. Time for the PPP to stand by its statements. Support the implementation of changes you advocated for, and let us head to the polls, and we will see who will win in free and fair elections.